Matt and Angie, you have willingly committed yourselves to each other through the act of marriage, declared the same through the giving and receiving of rings. So by the authority vested in me by the Christian Ministers Association in the province of British Columbia, it is my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your lovely bride.
As those guys were giving it to him, there was Angie right beside him, giving it right back to each of the guys, and chirping all the boys' outfits. And honestly, it was pretty hurtful. But, Angie, I saw early on that you were super loyal to Matt, and you clearly cared a lot for him. So in all seriousness, when it comes to a friend's girlfriend, now wife, that's all you really want for her, someone like you. So Matt, you're a lucky guy, and I'm very happy for you both and honored to be here. So let's get the evening started. Let's raise a glass to the newly married couple and have a toast to Matt and Angie.
Met Matt at Surrey Memorial Hospital 28 years ago. I was only 2 days old when Auntie Melissa and Matt, who was about 5 weeks, picked up me and my mom. And since that day, we've been hanging out ever since, and that's why I'm here. Matt has always stood by my side throughout our life together, so I'm happy to stand here by his. Matt, you are my brother, and I feel lucky to have been able to grow up with you as my best friend. I'm excited to see the next chapter of your life with Angie by your side. Angie, you do look beautiful. You've been dealing with Matt for the past couple of years now, so you know how stubborn he can be. Like the Dutch saying goes, wooden head, wooden shoes, and one listen. So, Angie, enjoy his company. Never stop laughing. Also, Angie, I beat you in Mario Party, so. Let's all raise a glass to the bride and groom.
Angie, I want you to know how beautiful you look today and how honored I am to be standing here beside you. Thank you for giving me the true meaning to the word sister and sharing the last 25 years with me. I love you so much. Growing up, Angie was pretty much my second parent. She helped my mom raise me and take care of me and has always been a huge role model and inspiration in my life. We were always inseparable, from playing Mario Party in the basement to camping adventures with our mom, and to her putting up with me helping myself to her closet and trying to use her ID underage. But the fondest memory I will now have is watching Angie marry her best friend, the love of her life and companion, Matt. For marriage advice, the only thing I could think of is for Matt. So Matt, just don't borrow any of Angie's clothes without asking, and you'll be fine. So I invite you in joining me to raise your glass to toast the bride and groom, wishing them everlasting love and happiness. Cheers. It was really a story of fate. Our eyes met across the room. We knew the instant chemistry was there, and from then it was just game on. You know, when you learn to put a urinary catheter in a person together, you tend to be friends for life. Great memories. Great memories. I just wanted to say how grateful I am to have you in my life. I honestly don't think I could imagine what it would be like now without you. And I'm so honored that I got to stand up here with you today. I remember having many, many conversations with Angie sitting somewhere, talking about what her wedding day would be like, and I honestly don't think I could have imagined it, or you could have imagined it being better than this. I'm so excited for you and the beautiful partnership you have ahead, and let's raise a glass to Angie and Matt and the next phase of your adventure. Cheers.
Yeah, Matt was always my little helper, being the oldest baby. He was always way beyond his years and always helping me with all of the siblings. I remember too, when he was only about 3 years old, Matt had a really big head. I always said it was his head would kind of dangle like this, and I always said it's because he had such a big brain in his head. But I would tell him something, and then he would go, "No, Mom." He was only like 3 years old. "That's not right. I don't think you're right. Yeah, it's this and this or that," or something like that. So he would, already be kind of, "Mom, I know better than you," kind of thing. And he probably sometimes was right. And yeah, he was always just such a smart kid, and what a joy to raise him. And I love you so much. All my kids I love so much. I'm so blessed. We're so blessed. What a joy it was to raise such a beautiful man.
So, under the umbrella of what I say common sense, pure morals, and everything else that you do for the most important of your life is an enigma that the two of you need to figure out together. Care very little what others think of you and care very much of how you care for one another is what's very important. And I'll end this by saying that what my father said to me at my wedding, and I said that to my son when Jordan got married, is a man is a man when he can look himself in the mirror and say that I kept my word.
In fact, Matt and I have had some good one-on-one conversations over the years. Like he'd come up north and take us out for dinner and have little visits, and we had some one-on-one conversations. And I remember one particular conversation where he was talking about Angie and all the qualities he admired and respected in her, and he was pretty specific, so it's not like he was just, He was pretty specific about her qualities, and I knew then that he was clearly intelligent and consequently going to be around for a while. Matt, you are such a genuinely good man, and your parents did an amazing job raising you. I'm so proud to have you as part of our family, and I'm absolutely confident that you will take great care of my daughter, and we could not be happier that today the two of you have become husband and wife. I just said that out loud. Everyone, please raise your glass in a toast. Congratulations, Matthew and Angela Moy. We wish you both a lifetime of happiness, laughter, and a love that only continues to grow with each wonderful year you two share together. Cheers.